everyone, today I'm going to be telling you about all the books I plan on reading in the Bout of Books Readathon. I decided to do this just the other day because I thought, well, it's a really relaxed readathon. I do have a really busy life, I'm always out and about, but I thought that I could possibly do this readathon because it's a lot more relaxed and I can just read what I want at my own pace. As long as I read more than what I would usually read, I am quite happy, but I have got quite a big list because I can't decide what I want to read really, but these are the books I have a choice from for next week in the readathon. So the first book I do plan on starting before the readathon. I hope to start it this weekend at some point, so I might already be halfway through this, maybe even more by the time this video goes up. But it is already a book on my TBR for the month anyway, I just haven't got around to this one yet, and it is Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer. I am rereading the Twilight series at the minute, and I have decided to read this month. Whether I get round to this one or not next week, I don't know because it is really big. So I may leave this till next month, depending on how far I get through it over the weekend. The next book I have is actually a graphic novel, and that is Saga Volume 1. I really want to start the Saga series because people rave about this all the time. It is hugely hyped, and I just really want to give it a read and see what all the fuss is about. I am not a sci-fi fan, and I know this has a lot of sci-fi elements and things like that in, so I don't know whether I'll enjoy it or not, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. As far as I'm aware, this is about a family kind of trying to make their place in the world in between a galactic war that's going on, I think, and on either side of this galactic war there are two people that end up falling in love, but I don't think they can fall in love, they're not allowed to or something. I am not explaining this very well. You will all know a lot more about this series than I do. But yeah, it's definitely one I want to get read next week, and I'm sure I will because it is just a graphic novel, so I can fly through this. The next book I have on my list is On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher, and this is about Evie Snow, who is 82 when she dies in her sleep, surrounded by her children and grandchildren. Now, this, I'm assuming, is just of old age. She is 82, that's quite an age, and so she ends up at her own private heaven, but the private heaven she gets to, the gates are closed and won't open. This is because her soul has to be light. Now, Evie has a lot of secrets, and because of that, her soul is heavy. So she needs to kind of be able to share these secrets with her family, but she needs a way to communicate with them. I don't know much else. It sounds really good, so I really hope I get to this one next week, but we will see. The next one is a fairy tale retelling, and that is A Whole New World, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. This is an Aladdin retelling, as you probably have guessed by the title, and this is about Jafar, who now owns the lamp and is in charge of Agrabah, and it's up to Aladdin and Jasmine to save Agrabah because Jafar's in charge and it's all gone a bit crazy. So they try to save it, but as they're trying to do that, there's also a risk of them completely destroying the kingdom, basically. Sounds really good. I love Aladdin and I love fairy tale retellings, so it sounds perfect for me, and it's really short, to be honest. It doesn't look that short, but the writing in it is quite big, so I can't see me taking very long to read this one. And the final book I have on the list is Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. Now, this is about two guys called Will Grayson who end up crossing paths, and I think their lives end up going in completely unexpected directions because of this, but I don't know how it links. I don't really know much else. That was a rubbish description, sorry about that, but I haven't read it, but I'll be able to tell you a lot more once I have read it, if I get it read during the readathon. I hope I do, but who knows. So that is it for my TBR for the readathon. If you're joining in with the readathon, then let me know what you plan on reading. By all means, I'd love to find out. I think what I'm going to try to do, now don't hold me to this, it might not happen, but I think what I'm going to try and do is vlog the week as I go so I can update you all the time. But I don't know whether to put it in one big video at the end or whether to do it daily. I think I'll probably put it in one big video at the end as just one big vlog, but we'll see, and I just thought it would be nice to do it that way instead of just a normal video, so look forward to that because I will try and definitely get that done for you. So that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe as always, and of course leave any comments in the comments below and let me know what you plan on reading during the readathon. It would be lovely to find out. That is it for now, and I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye!